You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Welcome back to Outdoors Delmarva. Now, when it comes to the survival of, well, anything, especially hunting and fishing, it's always the next generation that's the most important.
I started rabbit hunting with an older cousin of mine who had dogs when I was growing up.
And I started with my grandfather.
Every year, February was that time of the year when hunting got good. Landowners would let us come on. I'd get 6 or 8 kids that come in the shop. Hey, Monday you're out of school, let's go rabbit hunting. And it just grew year after year.
I've known Tim from the sporting goods shop in dealings, and we just talked back and forth hunting all year long. And when it came to rabbits, I told him, I said, I've got plenty of rabbits. Why don't you come up and hunt at the house? And the President's Day thing came about. He asked me, would it be okay if we set up there for President's Day? Sure, no problem. And it began.
Anywhere from 8 to 10 kids on a trip. I think we've had as high as 12 here at one time. We try to make sure we have an adult to supervise each kid on the ground to make sure they know it's a learning experience. Exactly, like most of them have never done it, so they need that chaperone around to let them know when they can aim the gun at the target. And most of the time there's a pack of hounds on the ground, anywhere from 6 to 8. So we have to make sure none of the dogs are getting wounded or shot at or nothing like that. We got to make sure that the target is fair game and stuff like that. So we make sure that there's an adult for every kid that's got a gun in their hand that day.
Gotta make sure everybody has orange.
Oh yeah.
Make sure line of sight, is clear. Like I said, chaperones with every kid. The kids get bored easily. So rabbit hunting, if you've got rabbits, you're not going to be bored.
Oh yeah.
Because it is constantly active. The dogs are barking and howling, and you're constantly moving to keep up with the dogs, and rabbits backtracking, and you're moving back and forth.
Right.
So the kids are active. So
way different from deer hunting.
They stay into it. And if you have the rabbits, they're going to get the shots. They may not get the rabbits, but they will get the shots.
Yeah. I don't know that we've had a hunt here where every kid hasn't fired their gun.
Oh yeah.
I have a couple good friends that look forward to helping me with that. There's normally a solid group of guys that are willing to come help with that day. Then we had the one kid this year, he said, hey, now that I'm 16, can I come back and help, you guide the rest of the kids and stuff like that? And I said, Sure, man, just stay in touch.
That's my son's same thing. It's
he came out this year.
Yeah, they've grown out of. We try to keep it. The youth is 16 and under.
Right.
So most of the time the kids are 10, 12 in that range. Or a lot younger. Just depends on how mature they are.
Doesn't cost anything.
Don't charge anything.
No.
Never charge anybody anything to do this.
And there will be donuts and coffee available.
Yeah, Dewey's always got refreshments out there for us all. Yep. Yeah. No, there's never been a cost or charge or anything like that.
No.
I just enjoy sharing the sport with the younger generations that if I didn't, I don't know if someone would ever see it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Have to introduce them. They don't know. A lot of kids don't know about rabbit hunting.
I've had adults this year on hunts. I've never done it. Never killed a rabbit. Never shot a rabbit. Never hunted over hounds. I'm like, well, let's change it.
Get outdoors, Delmarva!
Now, as important as the next generation is, the responsibility of passing on traditions rests completely on our shoulders. It's up to all of us to ensure that our respective ways of life continue for generations to come. Still ahead, we'll take a look back at the 40th Annual Seaside Boat Show. But up next, we'll head back to Scorchy's Corner to learn a thing or two about goats in Accomack County, Virginia. Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. We'll be right back.